And NICMERCS in hot water once again, this time over his anti-LGBTQ+ comments over...
It's NICMERCS. Has the intel been verified? The intel is good. Nick's meeting with his Twitch contact in Detroit 24 hours from now. Mr. Spacey, the protocols for mounting an assault on this man is responsible for protecting little children, General. We are going in. An assassination on American soil? It would be an act of war without congressional approval. Activision is an internationally registered private company. We don't need Congress. Gentlemen, are we operational? We're at the ready, sir. You're the trigger. I want your team on the ground in 6 hours. On whose authority? On my authority.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quarry. This is a very interesting story out of Activision, the Call of Duty market, and one of their most popular influencers who goes by the name NICMERCS. Now, the Pride Month is in full swish, so to speak, and it's probably the most contentious in recent history. I think the issue is that 99% of people just don't care about LGBTQ people anymore. It's a non-issue, okay? So because there is so much cachet in being a victim, there's so much cachet in being oppressed, they keep pushing more and more radical stuff to say, well, why won't you let us groom your kids? Why won't you let us do this and that? Why can't we talk about bedroom stuff with kids in schools? Well, now we're oppressed again. Now we can have something to fight against. It's really creepy and weird. And like the general Norman out there, the normie person, they don't know, they're like, they've had enough. Everybody's just trying to live their life and they're having this stuff crammed down their throats nonstop. And they've dealt with it and dealt with it and dealt with it. And now they've crossed the line into where they're pushing it on kids. So this individual who is extremely popular in the Call of Duty space commented on essentially protecting kids. And for that, Call of Duty publicly admonished him, essentially effectively calling him a homophobe, removed his products from the Call of Duty store. He had like a special sponsored skin and bundle package and things of that. I'm assuming he got money for that. And people have had enough of it. People are not supporting this decision whatsoever. And it's, people say he's going to be a dad soon. I'm not totally sure. I don't follow people's personal lives. But obviously, this opinion is so heinous. By the way, the opinion is, and I want to lead with what he said, because you'll see just how much of a hilarious nothing burger it is, okay? There was a tweet that was talking about parents. This is where like the Armenian parents were pushing back against teachers weirdly putting pride stuff in like little kids, right? So this person, but this happened 4 blocks from my Overwatch League apartment. Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they want to love and live your own life. What the left is doing is incorrectly framing this as like, well, they just want to live their life. This is just about LGBTQ community. Wrong. This particular situation is a clash between protesters and counter-protesters over a school who wants to teach children about this kind of stuff. So his reply is so inflammatory, right? They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. That's all he said. He didn't say anything negative about the LGBTQ community. He's clearly talking about the teachers. This is about a school board voting to recognize June as Pride Month. It's like, just keep it out of the schools. And by the way, maybe worry about teaching kids regular stuff in school. By the way, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe down below. I cover stuff like this 4 to 5 times a day, 5 to 6 days a week. So NICMERCS, all he said was they should leave little kids alone. That's the real issue. That's coming from a fatherly place. Most dads could agree with that kind of stuff. And even Dr. Disrespect, who is also a father, said, who's running Call of Duty PR and marketing now? The same people as the Purple Snakes, referring to Twitch. Pathetic. All he said was leave the little kids alone, and Activision removed him from the game. These are not controversial comments. Again, Call of Duty, due to recent events, we have removed the NICMERCS operator bundle from Modern Warfare 2 and the Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating pride with our employees and the community. By the way, we're going to take a look at just how brutally they're getting ratioed. Speaking of Father's Day is next week. My company, Coffee Brand Coffee, has our Father's Day gift boxes for sale. They make the perfect gift for dad. We've got 2 different pre-builts, and you can custom build one if you want. Promo code DAD to save 10%. Fellas, if you're watching this, send it to your girl, your kids. Ladies out there, or people with dads, get your order in now. The shipping cutoff date is Wednesday, so you want to get that in. It comes ready to go, roasted fresh on demand, and it's the perfect gift for dad. So, and I don't want you to miss it. We sell out every year, so get it in today. So here's the story. Now, Activision removes NICMERCS' Call of Duty bundle after controversial pride statements. NICMERCS drew the ire of thousands of Twitter people, oh man, real people, sharing a controversial pride comment after claiming that children should be left alone in schools and not educated in LGBTQIA topics. If you agree, leave a like on the video right now, and I have a feeling there'll be a few of them. The streamer became the focal point amid a wave of backlash. The next morning, the content creator took to Twitch and stood by his comments. Good for him, assuring that he didn't mean to upset anybody, but nonetheless reiterated that he believes schools is no place to speak about things like that. Nobody disagrees with that except for groomers and weirdos. It's not that I don't think it should be spoken about. If that's what you got from the tweet, then you're just wrong. Now, just hours after the stream, Activision has taken a stance on the matter. Weeks after its arrival of NICMERCS' very own custom cosmetic pack in the Call of Duty store, the first of its kind, streamer skin along with Tim the Tatman, his bundle has now been removed. Due to recent events, we have removed NICMERCS operator bundle. It's absolutely pathetic, and cowardly. And if you look at some of these replies, let's see. So it got 20,000 likes. Hope it was worth it. Oh, here's my reply. It got 12,000 likes. So you are in favor of pushing LGBTQ ideology on little kids? I just want to be clear that you are pro-grooming. You see, I'm not a gamer, but I saw the unedited video of what he said, and it wasn't even in the slight bit insulting to any group of people. He just sounded like a parent. This is wild. I hope parents take the kids game away from their kids now. Donut operator. He didn't say anything wrong at all. Y'all garbage, and whoever made this decision has their head up their rear. And like George G Prime says, what does pride have to do with not leaving kids alone? Ashley St. Clair, your game sucks and has for a long time. Alex here with 5,000 likes. So Call of Duty wants elementary school students to learn about hooking up, and if a parent happens to have a gamer affiliated with you who disagrees, you insult and distance yourself from him. Sick. I just deleted all Call of Duty games off the family Xbox Series X, and I hope more people follow me. Kids will be mad for a minute till you tell them adults that made the game want to talk about, gross stuff. How many maps work for your organization? Someone should invest. By the way, this is the same organization that has a rampant issue with, women being made uncomfortable. I think one of the women took her own life after, the harassment went so bad. So this is what they're worried about. This is what the modern day, corporation, and this is all about, the woke ESG scores and all. It's so gross. I don't even understand. Here's hi, I'm gay, and this take was 100% correct. Please return his bundles to the store and apologize. Your company has had enough problems without a potential boycott. And look what's trending: Call of Groomers. I mean, is this good? Is this good? Call of Duty, Tim Pool, Call of Groomers. Not surprising from a company that harassed a woman into ending her own life. Call of Groomers. Due to recent events, we have removed the Call of Duty game from existence. We are focusing on protecting children and from child groomers in our community. NICMERCS is right. Leave the kids alone. Call of Groomers. I mean, this is actually insane how stupid they are. It's like these people go out to California, or they surround themselves with a bunch of woke weirdos who don't have kids and don't have any responsibilities in life, and they think this is the hill that they want. I mean, even Dr. Disrespect, like This is, and by the way, just like Bud Light, just like Target, just like all these other companies, there are a million other good options to play than Call of Duty. I mean, quite honestly, I've never played Fortnite, but I'll consider it now. And I do have thousands of hours into Call of Duty. I'm not one of those people that, you know, I don't play it every day, but when I do play it, I play for many hours. I've enjoyed Warzone. I've enjoyed, you know, Vanguard, Modern Warfare. I bought every game for the past 5 years probably. And it's just easy to not play that game. There are at least games that are the same out there. Now, some of those same companies are also very woke. You know, you look at Valorant and all this kind of stuff. But I mean, is this what they want? Like, what he said was not controversial. He said they should leave kids alone. And he's talking obviously about the school board. So I don't even understand why they felt like they needed to react to this. This is a huge self-own. They're literally putting themselves, what Activision is saying is like, hey, we want to make sure that, you know, and by the way, again, for 20,000 likes, they're getting brutally ratioed. But like, for that's what this is worth. Millions and millions of impressions of you sounding to be pro, like, groom. Here, no wonder Call of Duty is the worst it's ever been. Dumb as F. That's 20,000 likes. Here's somebody who's a Twitch streamer that has 225,000 followers. I mean, you just, all he said was leave little kids alone. You're absolutely, you know, whatever, Modern Warfare 2 sucks. I mean, is this what they wanted? Is this what, I mean, the best kid in the game, everybody's backing him. I hope he doesn't apologize, but even if he does, you know, the damage is going to be done. People are going to run with this all weekend long. It's creepy. It's dumb. It's a total non-issue. Like, there's all sorts of problems with your game. First of all, there's all sorts of other problems that they could be dealing with their own employees. But one dude says, leave little kids alone, and they fire him essentially and remove all of his stuff from the game. And basically, this is like publicly admonishing him too. There may be a lawsuit in this. Now, they didn't say anything, but they implied what he said was wrong. And it is so weird to me that Call of Duty would do this. Like, this is gonna follow them around. Let's just see. 1 hour ago, they tweeted, prepare for season 4. Let's see what the replies are like. No one cares. Looking forward to it. Oh, add NICMERCS back or we uninstall. Hard pass. Are you guys going to replace a NICMERCS skin with a trans kindergarten teacher bundle? We ain't playing your game. I'm prepared by deleting the game. Leave our kids alone. Bad timing. You know, call this season Call of Groomers. This is what now they can look for here. Call of, you know, this is what they can look forward to. Now, getting memed on for months because they could have just let it ride. They could have just let the guy say what he had to say. He didn't say anything bad about LGBTQ people or even the community. He just said, hey, leave kids alone. And this is how they reacted. It should make you question your purchases. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do make sure leave a like on it. If you're new here and you enjoyed the video, I hope I've earned your subscription today. Don't forget to get your Father's Day gift box today. Shipping cutoff is Wednesday. So just make sure you get your order in so you can guarantee you've got Father's Day covered. Or maybe it's just a gift for yourself. Promo code DAD will save 10%. We'll talk to you again real soon.